happening is technology is there and people are ready to consume technology. Technology has been there for the last 15 years, but a lot of people were not ready to consume the technology. Today, more than you, your parents are using WhatsApp, right? A lot of times my son tells my mother, my mother, right, where she never used technology, to say, please stop using WhatsApp, please please talk to me more than, the time you spend on WhatsApp, right? So people are ready to, consume technology. That's a huge amount of change. When that is happening, then all the opportunities open up. What do I say? When technology is there, all the opportunities opens up, right? Because a few examples that I can give where you can correlate and see how opportunities open up, right? In the last 3 years, just in India alone, right, you see a lot more startups which are coming, right? Flipkart is a well-known big startup that came in, right? Snapdeal. Like that, you can name bunch of new startups that are coming in India. When startups comes in India, it's a good advantage for both. As customers, we can use these technologies, and also as students and graduates, it's a great opportunity for us to go and build those technologies, right? So in that way, it's a perfect year for you to graduate and come out, because the industry is looking for a lot more graduates who can help and build those technologies, right? And a lot of people might be thinking, I think technology is already built. Technology is not yet built. We are only 10, not even 10%, we are only 5% of where we need to be. The remaining 95% needs to be built, right? I'll give you one small example of why I feel technology is not even there. Can anybody tell me how many people are here in this exact forum? Nobody can tell me how many people are here, right? Except that you will give an approximate number. There are maybe 600 people who are here. All it needs for me is to put an RFID gate in front of the thing and an RFID badge to everybody as they come in. As soon as they walk in, I know who is in. As soon as they walk out, I know how many people are there. Is it tough to do or easy to do? It's very easy to do. Except that, putting that gate and those things are barrier, because it's also costly, right? When the cost of those things comes down, you will automatically do that. In fact, technology will change, it will move to the faster rate where every non-living thing will become a living thing. What I mean by non-living thing becoming living thing, right? Let's see, Sandeep sir is sitting in the chair, right? Today he's statically sitting and the chair is not saying anything. In 2 years, I can tell you, it will tell that, Sandeep sir, can you please change the pose in which you are sitting? Because you'll get a backache if you are sitting in the same pose for the last 20 minutes. Is it possible? It's very easily possible. All I need to have is 5 sensors in the chair to figure out how he is sitting. I am sure Sandeep sir has a mobile phone. Using that mobile phone, I know it is Sandeep sir who's sitting, and I can push all the data to the cloud, and cloud can compute if for this person with this weight and this height, and this is the posture that he is sitting for the last 10 minutes, is this the right posture, right? And then get the feedback from the cloud, move it to the chair. The chair can have a small speaker and say, please change your posture, otherwise you'll get a head, you'll get a backache. Now is it easy to do or not? It's very easy to do. Then why are we not doing? If I do that, each chair will be 10,000 rupees, whereas the chair that we are sitting is 2,000 rupees. But what happens after 2 years? If the same chair is available for 2,000 rupees or 2,500 rupees, will you buy that kind of a chair or will you buy this kind of a static chair? You'll buy that kind of a chair, right? The mobile phones that you have in hand, I used to have that mobile phones in 2004 when I was at Microsoft. But at that time, you guys were not having that mobile phone because the price of the mobile phone was 1 lakh rupees, right? And we were developing software for mobile phones in 2004. But as technology becomes more eminent, the price of the things will automatically come down. Today, everybody is buying a mobile phone because the mobile phone is not that costly. If I spend 6,000 rupees, I can get a decent Android mobile phone and I can start using technology, right? So technology, the access to technology will become cheaper and cheaper. So every non-living thing will slowly become a living thing, right? So this is the trend at which the technology is moving on. When this is moving on in this direction, how can I be part of the journey and how can I be very successful in the journey? That's the next obvious question, right? The main thing is, I need to keep on studying because technology keeps on changing. நான் 12th படிக்கும்போது my parents said, 12th மட்டும் படிச்சிடுறா, இதுக்கப்புறம் போதும் அப்படின்வாங்க. And then as soon as you finish your 12th, you go to college and then say, college மட்டும் நல்லா படுறா, அதுக்கப்புறம் போதும் அப்படின்வாங்க, right? But yes, technology will keep on changing and you need to keep on updating, right? But for you, right, the main thing is you need to be really a very skilled developer. There is a difference between I know programming and I know coding and I know how to write programs versus I am the best programmer. I am the best coder. There is a huge difference, right? In India alone, there will be more than 10 lakh people who can say, I know coding. My son knows coding who is in 7th grade. But there is a difference between the code he writes and there is a difference between the code a super good developer writes in a very good product company. Right? And that is the skill set difference that we need to figure out. And how can we become the guy who can write the best code? Right? You go to a website today, you put the URL and type enter. If that website takes, let's say, 2 seconds to load, will you wait for 2 seconds? You'll immediately go to some other website. Right? Your website should load in milliseconds. If it needs to be loaded in milliseconds, then you need to be writing the best optimal code. Right? And that's the kind of people that we are looking for. When technology is going in this direction, we need people who are the best in terms of coding, in terms of data success, in terms of problem solving. And for those kind of people, you don't need to go behind what is the job I need to join. Companies will run behind you to figure out, can you please come and join? Right? And in terms of timing, it's a perfect timing. There are thousands of companies who are looking for very talented people. All we need to do is we need to be that talented person. If we can do that, we can achieve greater results in our IT career. Right? And, and you guys are anyway, are graduating from a very good university. Right? And as our chief guest said, never forget he made 2 or 3 very good comments. Right? He said, never forget your faculties, which is a super good important thing. Right? Of course, everybody comes and says, don't forget your faculties, don't forget your father. But your faculties will change your life. Even today, I can even name my faculty, V. Ramachandran sir. He took 2nd semester programming and data structures. Because of the way he taught me in C, I can bet will be better than any of the students who are sitting here in C programming. Right? In our class, we had classmates who wrote Google search. My classmate rewrote Google search engine and got a co-founder award. Right? So there are a lot of people who achieve greater results just because of the faculties. Right? So keep them in mind, and college marks are very important. Even today when I do the first interview, the first question I ask is, which college are you from? How much percentage did you get? If somebody says, oh, I forgot how much percentage I got, he's joking. Right? Will you forget how much percentage you got in 12th? I can tell you all the marks that I got in 12th. Right? So that is the importance that we give for the foundation of education which happens in college. And that is not the end of it. As our chief guest said, today is starting of your career, right? And it doesn't stop in the company that you got placed in your placements. That is just a starting point. Once you go to the starting point, you are now entering into a completely different world. Till 12th, your parents were there to tell you, please study. Till the end of college, your faculties and your management were there to say, please study. But after you enter into industry, there is nobody who will say, please work. If you work, you work. If you don't work, you will be automatically pushed out of the company. Right? So now you are going to become very independent. And you take the luxury of figuring out how to work and how not to work. If you are interested in specific technologies, go and work in the specific technologies. But the good part is, now there are so much opportunities that are there that you can pick and choose where you want to go and work, provided you are the best skilled developer. Right? So that is the key. So building skill sets, keep it to your fundamentals. If you spend time to build skill sets, it will not only help today on your placements, it will not only help today on getting cracking an interview in a company, it will help you for the next 25 years. Right? So again, the last, I'll just take last 2 more minutes, right? So when I was in 12th, right, as usual, all parents put a lot of pressure to do medicine. So I was also getting a lot of pressure on me to say, you have to study your best and you need to get to medicine. And I spent a lot of time actually studying physics, chemistry, biology, and very less time on studying mathematics. But I ended up getting 200 out of 200 in mathematics, but I got like some 195 or something in chemistry, because of which I was not able to get my medical seat. Right? I missed my medical seat by 1 mark, but I was able to get a BE Computer Science in College of Engineering, Guindy. And then there was a lot of debate. Should I pay some money and put you in some medical college, or should I do it in engineering college? Today I am very proud to be an engineer. Actually, I am very proud to be an engineer. It is not because I achieved some post or I am getting a good salary. It is because of a very important thing. If I am a doctor today, doctor is a very, very grateful, it's a very thankful and grateful profession, because you save people's life. When people come to you, right, they are not good, and you help them and translate them to make them better so that they can sustain their life. That's why that profession is a great profession. But the only limitation with that profession is people come to doctor when they are not well. When people are well, they are using technologies which are built by engineers. Today, more than 90% of the people Any technology that you are using, you won't even know that you are using these technologies. The phone that you use is a technology. The cab that you book is a technology. When you go to IRCTC, it's a technology. Anything that you do, more than 90% of the normal life that you are leading is built by engineers. So engineers can change the way people can live. And you won't even know that we are changing the way that people can live. How many of you thought maps will work in India? When in 2004, when I was in US for some time, maps was working in US, and people were all joking, oh, it will work in US, in India it won't work, we have so many roads, sometimes road will not be there are so many one-ways. The entire Ola and Uber are running on Google Maps. Today I can go to any place in India and I can switch on the maps and I can still go around. So technology can change the way you live, and you are the guys who are going to define that technology, right? And that's the opportunity in front of you, so make use of that. And thank you for inviting me to this place, and congratulations to all the graduates who are graduating today, and thank you for all the parents for getting your sons and daughters to this college to get graduated. Best time of the year to graduate. Be successful in your life. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.
You know where your guide is now? He was nice.
Let the candidates be now presented.
Respected Chancellor, I present unto you that 3 candidates of Doctor of Philosophy, 89 candidates of Master of Technology, 36 candidates of Master of Business Administration, 7 candidates of Master of Computer Applications, 4 candidates of Master of Hospitality and Management, 416 candidates of Bachelor of Technology and Arts. In total, 588 in person and 723 others in absentia, and names are given in the list who have successfully completed the programs and have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the same, and I request that the degrees be awarded to them. Now I present the 1 candidate of Doctor of Philosophy and 103 rank holders in UG and PG degrees to receive the degrees, rank certificate and medals from the chief guest. Now I call the PhD candidate